To recognize the finalists and honor the Local Chapter Officer of the Year, please welcome to the stage Carrie Hanna, HDI's Local Chapter Program Manager, and Sandy Sorosky, the 2015 Local Chapter Officer of the Year.
I am privileged to be here today with Sandy Sorosky, last year's Local Chapter Officer of the Year. We are honored to recognize the finalists and announce the winner of this year's Local Chapter Officer of the Year award.
It's an honor to be here. I've been an HDI member for over 15 years, and I continue to be impressed with the power this community has to change our lives and careers. HDI officers are passionate about sharing this power and energy with their communities. The HDI Local Chapter Officer of the Year Award recognizes a hard-working volunteer leader in the HDI Local Chapter Network. Local chapter officers are committed to ensuring that technical support professionals have a place to go to network with one another, learn from each other, and ultimately learn new skills and grow and become better all-around business professionals.
These volunteer officers work hard to plan and implement meetings for their chapters, recruit new HDI members, and build partnerships with sponsors, execute special events, and honor the top analysts and desktop support technicians in their local areas.
Candidates can be nominated by their peers, fellow officers, and members of the HDI Member Advisory Board. They then undergo a rigorous judging process, which concludes with a live interview right here at the HDI Conference and Expo. We are so honored to present our HDI Local Chapter of the Year finalists.
Good morning. My name is Jim Rive, and I represent the HDI Central Florida chapter. I am the President, Vice President of Finance, Vice President of Communications, Vice President of Vendor Relations, Webmaster, and anything else anybody needs me to do. Outside of our HDI Central Florida chapter meetings, we get together socially at least once a quarter to plan and to celebrate great times in each other's lives. If there is one Olympic sport that I would like to try, it would be ski jumping, because it seems like the ultimate adrenaline rush. The most interesting thing I have is the Elmer's Glue Award from the HDI's Local Chapter Officer Summit last year. It was a very meaningful and unexpected award, and it signifies, of course, the glue that holds the chapter together. The friend who nominated me for this award, James Moore, as well as everyone at HDI Global and all the officers that were involved in the vetting process. I'm very appreciative just to be considered, and it's an honor to be here.
Hello, my name is Jane Leahy, and I'm president of HDI Nebraska. Building strong relationships with the officer board is very much a interactive physical thing for me. It's nothing that you can do through email strictly or through phone calls, even though phone calls help because you get some of the verbals and nonverbals in that, which are very important in communication. But it's really making sure that you're reaching out and there is some sort of physical connection. One interesting or unique item on my desk, it's probably just the family picture that I keep as part of my Windows desktop, my phone background. That's my whole purpose in everything I do. An Olympic sport I would love to try has to be the luge. I like to go fast. I don't mind the ice and snow as long as I'm bundled up. Bit of a risk taker. I would like to thank essentially my whole officer team. They collectively put together just an amazing set of input on it, but all very, very humbling. The Olympic flame is kindled at the destination point.
Well, it started in Athens, Greece, so that's where I would assume it starts.
And the 2016 HDI Local Chapter Officer of the Year Award goes to
This is so exciting. Jane Leahy.
Wow. Pretty darn heavy that little trophy is. This is extraordinarily special and certainly not expected. Next to all things that lead to what we think of as excellence in customer service, recognition is simply by far the best work that we get to do in the phenomenal IT service and support industry. And so with that, I'd first like to thank both HDI and Robert Half Technology for all that they pour into making the awards that we've celebrated the last couple of days so wonderful and so special. Second, I'd like to say what an absolute honor it is to be nominated in the company of Jim Rive for this award. Jim, you and your leadership in the Central Florida chapter, no doubt, is by far the bar for which this award is set. You are indeed a partner recipient of this award with me. I myself have been a member of HDI on and off for about the last 15 years, but it was in April of 2014 where I decided to add just a little bit of spice to my life and step up as an officer at HDI Nebraska. At the time, my motivation was pretty simple, to grow professionally and to give back to the community and the industry that I love. The consequences, however, not simple. I would rather call it exponential in terms of opportunity, experiences, fun, inspiration, encouragement, and not to mention the taste of French cooking on occasion. Thank you, Mr. LaRouge. The reality of HDI officership truly is about exponential growth in ways that you can't even imagine, and why the reality of this award truly is not about me. It is about the entire local chapter officer community that I'm so inspired by every day, up close as well as virtually. It's also about the team of officers that make up HDI Nebraska who nominated me for this award. They're the ones who have created the experiences that have led to opportunities, that have inspired me and encouraged me, and they've been nothing short of really awesome friends. I share this award with my HDI Nebraska team. Some of you are here today, Nick, Robert, Philip, and Matt. And for the rest of them back home, Leanne, Aaron, Kara, and a couple of departing friends, Dana and Janine. For all of you out there who are simply just thinking about becoming an HDI local chapter officer, stop thinking about it and listen very carefully. Life begins exponentially outside of your comfort zone, and I'll leave it at that. Thank you.